Well, back at it for a terrific Tuesday with Jeremy, Katy, Josh here at Mix 100. I'm looking at all my sheets over here. It looks like we're giving away some more Louis Capaldi tickets for his sold-out shows at Red Rocks today. We'll be doing that twice during the morning show, so be listening for that cue to call. And we'll also get somebody else qualified for that big Carlsbad, California trip that Mix 100 is giving away. On top of that, little Fast 5 action. We'll have PMI later in the show. It's going to be jam-packed today. How about those Nuggies?
Woo-hoo! Let's go Nuggets! Oh.
They did good. They heard me yesterday. I said, just do better.
Well, yeah. They needed to do better all around, and they knew that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I woke up to the win because there's no way I'm staying up for all
Same.
that. I think I went to bed as they were tipping off last night because it was almost 9 o'clock before they got that game going.
It's too late for us, for sure.
Oh, my goodness. But it was great to wake up and see the highlights. And, let's go Nuggets.
Big Rob was there, I saw. How does he keep getting all these tickets?
Yeah.
Who does he know?
No idea.
He's sneaking in, I think. Anyway, I enjoyed his pictures this morning. But yeah, go Nuggets. So what does that mean? They got a couple more games? Fill me in.
Yeah,
at least one more.
At least one more,
you
is that what it
need
is?
7 to win the series because it is, we need to go full game 7. But
it'll go to game 6 back in Minnesota.
Well, we need
in a
to
couple
take that
days
one.
here.
And
got to win that one, and then hopefully they can get the game 7 as well.
Well,
So we'll see.
It's a game of inches, guys.
It
game
really
of inches.
is.
Yeah.
I heard the funniest thing this morning. Katie was talking about the rain yesterday.
Yeah.
You sound just like my wife. It just destroys my hair.
It does. And, it takes a long time to get my hair straight. And I'm not about to mess it up with one trip outside while, it's pouring rain.
The humidity is killing my roots.
It is.
It's funny how you ladies are with your hair in the rain.
Well, again, when it takes us this long to do it, the last thing we're going to do is go mess it up with one outing. That's why you see, people will go all out with, complete plastic covers on their hair.
I've seen little old ladies do that, where they get in and out of the Buick for church.
Gosh, I can't imagine how harder it gets when you're older. It must get even, I can't imagine.
Can't even.
Yeah, I didn't go on my run yesterday. And you know how determined I am to keep my runs on this schedule. So that sounds
You're
weird,
all
right?
about your runs.
Better way to say that.
Katie constantly has the runs.
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I go out on my 2-mile run. And yesterday, I was not going to do it because I wasn't going to mess up my hair. So instead, I got on the indoor exercise bike. So, you make sacrifices for your hair.
How far did you go on the bike?
I just went for 30 minutes.
Not bad.
Yeah, I just go 30 minutes. And, you actually gave me that bike.
Yeah.
And so there's 8 settings on it. One is the least strenuous, and then it goes all the way up to 8, and it gets harder and harder to pedal.
A lot of resistance.
So I go all the way. I go 2 minutes on each setting, all the way up to 8.
Do you really?
And then I hold it, and then I come all the way back down.
Wow, good for you, thighs.
Yeah.
Well
done. Godzilla over
Leg
here.
day.
I also heard something very funny when Katie said she doesn't have hand weights, but you want to tell everybody what you're using for hand weights and resistance?
Because I've got my own little gym. I don't like to work out at my apartment's gym, so I have my exercise bike. I have my little stepper that I get my steps in right there in my living room. But then also instead of weight, I have just a laundry soap jug filled with water.
It's fantastic.
It's got the handle.
It's
like a kettlebell.
Yeah,
It's got the handle, and I know that it's heavy. So yeah.
I wonder what the weight of that is.
I have no idea.
It's probably got to be at least 5 pounds.
That's what I'm thinking. 5 to 10 pounds.
So
at
you're
least.
getting jacked with some old fabric softener bottles.
I am,
huh?
yeah. Some Purex laundry detergent.
Very nice.
It works.
Hey, why not?
Works,
Why don't you go down and use your gym at the place? You're paying for it.
I have never liked working out in front of people. It's just something that I can't get over. I've tried multiple times in my life, and I can't focus. Not only do I look at everybody else, but I'm just convinced they're all looking at me and I'm doing everything wrong, and so I get in my head and then my workout's no longer enjoyable. I've got all these thoughts running around. Are my leggings see-through? People see my underwear, huh? Everyone is staring at my butt, my full-on underwear, granny panties galore. I just like all of those things are running through my mind when I work out around people. So,
in case you missed it, one of the great stories about Katy working out is she was doing an incline bench or something, and
See?
your boob fell out.
do you
So
remember? Like,
I can see where there'd be a little trauma attached to
Exactly.
that.
Nothing good
When the
happens
boobie falls out.
when I work out in front of people. So I just have completely, I've realized that, I've accepted it, and
Yeah.
I've created my own little home
Good for
gym
you.
with my laundry soap bottle.
Laundry soap bottles and tighter sports bras.
Yeah, or no, bra. It's just me.
Hells to the yes.
Let them fly.
Speaking of that, my God, the amount of comments, including myself, not actually on social, but out loud, about J-Lo's latest gym pictures.
Yeah, she looks great.
Good God.
Yeah.
What is her secret?
Well, she's been a dancer her whole
I'm a
life.
dancer?
So there's that. I mean, she has kept her body in tip-top shape the entire time she's been in the public eye, and probably even before.
Holy
Like
cow.
that is dedication right there. That's what that is. J-Lo spends a lot of time keeping her body looking like that.
She
and
looks like she's 25 years old
she
still.
looks amazing.
She's jacked, solid abs,
Yeah.
great skin. People are commenting, you look stunning. You're
She
my
does.
inspiration forever. You are a perfect goddess.
Wow.
Okay,
The
and-
abs is all I want for summer. Love you, Jen.
Let's also point out the fact that J-Lo is Puerto Rican, and
Age is like
I'm
wine.
in
Puerto
love
Ricans
with a
are
Puerto
tight.
Rican right now. I know exactly
They're tight?
why people just absolutely adore them. And she is also, I think people forget, not only a mom, but J-Lo had twins. You remember? J-Lo
Yeah,
had twins,
she did.
and
she's
she
also
looks
got
like that.
$1 bazillion and a chef
she
and a
does, but
trainer and
I know she does, but she also
Time.
puts in the work. Like, you look
Well,
at
yeah.
J-Lo and it's like there are people who go to the doctor to look like that. And then there are people who spend hours in the gym and eat nothing but green things.
She looks great.
And that is what J-Lo does. So
she's
yeah.
banging still. She's got
Get
rockin'
it, girl?
pod. Good for you.
Get it?
I got to get me some yoga pants like she's got. I'll tell you that right now.
Yummy.
Mm-hmm. Happy Tuesday. Jeremy, Katy, Josh, live and local at Lone Tree, Colorado. This here morning show is brought to you by Safeway, where you get everything you need to make mom feel special this Mother's Day. From a little breakfast in bed action to maybe a surprise brunch, Safeway has you covered. With fresh fruits, gorgeous flowers, let's celebrate mom. Get started at Safeway.com or in the Safeway app. When we come back right around 6:25, I got a story here about summer vacations and how much it's going to set you back this year for a family of 4. Lord help you if you got a family of 5, 6, or 7. My God, these numbers.
Jeez.
And then I know Katy wants to talk about airplane etiquette from the flight attendants, right?
Yes, yeah.
Like
a lot
rules?
Rules and just overall, I guess, etiquette on a plane.
Gotcha.
A lot of it I didn't know. So, and I'm about to get on a plane here in a couple.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
No making out in the bathroom, Katy.
Yeah.
Don't you do it.
Noted.
We'll do that coming up next with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. But right now, have you heard about this Louis Capaldi giveaway? Got something fun going on at this here radio station. It's Mix 100's family boarding call, where we are sending one lucky family of 4 out to Carlsbad, California, to enjoy a bunch of sunshine, a bunch of beaches, and a heck of a time. All you have to do is listen for the keywords all throughout the day. We'll give you a new keyword at 8, 1, 2, and 4. And once you hear that keyword, you text it back into the radio station, and you are in the running for nonstop round-trip airfare, a 3-night hotel stay, $500 in dining gift cards, eat up, some Legoland tickets. You can go check out that new Lego Galaxy, and 4 tickets to the Museum of Making Music. It's a pretty epic prize pack, all thanks to our partners out in Carlsbad, California. And you can find all the details at mix100.com. And don't forget to listen for that first keyword in the 8 o'clock hour today with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. Now, speaking of vacationing, Carlsbad is actually quite affordable, but there is a story out this morning talking about what it would cost a family of 4 this summer to head out and have a good time. You are easily looking at a bill of just shy of $7,000. $6,861 to be exact. That seems about right.
It does. I'm going on a couple vacations and just me singular. Tracks. So that's about right.
$2,000 for meals, $2,000 for hotel accommodations, a couple grand for airfare. And then you got souvenirs and whatnot in there. But we've been planning our little trip, and I would think that's going to be right in the ballpark to get out of town for a week.
Well, and I'm lucky in both of my places at the destination, I already have a place to stay. I don't have to pay necessarily for lodging, and I'm still going to be racking up a bill like that. So, things
stings a little, huh? Yeah. It costs to go relax.
It sure does,
They did list out the top 10 most expensive travel destinations in the U.S. and then the 10 most affordable. Believe it or not, if you're heading out with your family to Anchorage, Alaska, that's the one that's going to cost you the most, right up there in the upper 6,000s. Then New York is on there. Are you going?
I am going to New York. Yeah, so I'm flying into Albany.
Santa Barbara, Key West is on the list, Miami, and then multiple locations throughout the islands of Hawaii. The most affordable, I had to laugh at this one. The first one is Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. It's going to set you back for a family of 4, about $3,100. And I will tell you, my dad, growing up, was a huge Civil War buff.
History, I was going to say.
Huge history guy, mainly Civil War, has all sorts of Civil War memorabilia and books and muskets and you name it, black powder rifles and all this stuff.
Oh my goodness. I imagine there's a lot of reenactments and stuff.
My mom put her foot down and would not let him do the reenactments because it was just so ridiculous at that point. But he's got a little hat and everything. But growing up, man, we traveled out east a lot, going through a lot of Civil War battlefields.
Lucky for you,
including Gettysburg. And boy, kids love looking at Civil War battlefields. Let me tell you. They're like, hey, another cornfield. Yay.
So that's where it happened, right there.
And now they're growing corn, miles and miles of corn. But back in the 1800s or whatever. Clearwater, Florida's on there. Glendale, Arizona. Branson's on there. That's another one my parents dragged me to. Branson, Missouri. My God.
Even sounds boring.
Oh, my God. It was all these old acts from like the 50s. Oh, my God. It was so bad.
Sounds horrible.
So we've been on so many boring family trips.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, I agree with you there. But when it comes to saving money, I do have a tip for you where you can save money at least on the plane.
Okay.
And this is something I don't think you would have thought of. The baggage fees that airlines are, charging everyone now. You can save a little money on that with your pillowcase. Tell
me more.
Well, you can bring a pillow on a plane, right? Like they don't count it. They don't count it as like one of your pieces of luggage. So they say you can take that pillow and fill it with soft clothes, like your jeans, your T-shirts. If you have an extra blanket in your luggage or something that you need, and if you pack it right, you can make it look like a pillow, and it can get you in, and you can save some money because again, bags are costing like $50, and you can imagine filling a pillowcase with all of those clothes.
That's a good idea. How long though before they put the kibosh on it?
It's a good idea, except flight attendants are looking for things like this. Now, I found this on TikTok, and it's trending on TikTok right now because, again, baggage fees are so ridiculous. But flight attendants are being trained now to look at social media and see the trending little tips and hacks for flying so that they can counteract them. Because that's the thing is
Rude.
they're like, we have baggage restrictions and weight restrictions for a reason. Like the standard pillow isn't going to weigh more than what, a pound or two?
Right.
But
You
when
got 50
fill
pounds of
that with
clothing.
clothes, yeah, you're
All your
starting,
jeans.
And if everybody does that, then
You want the
it's
plane to be
gonna-
able to take off still.
Exactly. And they said that you shouldn't really try this because, those travel pillows, those they will let on no problem. But a standard pillow, a lot of flight attendants will
You're bringing a
flag
body
that.
pillow?
They'll flag that. They'll be like,
Really?
we don't allow that on the plane. We're going to have to charge you extra for it. So people trying to avoid charges, this may not work out for you. So just beware. It's trending on TikTok right now, but not everything that's trending is actually going to help you out.
You kind of look like a hobo jumping on
You
the train.
do.
Put a stick on there
I
and,
know.
in your pillowcase.
Fly
and
private.
oh, Josh. If you can afford to fly private, you don't need a TikTok hack.
You're right.
Oh, man. That's funny.
Was that it? That's the only hack you
Well,
have?
no, there's a few other ones also.
me
Well,
more.
not even just hacks, but things flight attendants are saying, like, because this is the busy travel season, right? So water bottles. I didn't even think about this, but apparently flight attendants are getting a lot of passengers who come in with empty water bottles and then ask them to fill them. And they're like, please don't do that. Please fill your water bottle before you get on.
Well, they
'cause
say you
only-
shouldn't be drinking the plane on the water on the plane
Well,
anyway.
exactly. And then they're saying they only have so much water. And so when somebody comes and asks to fill their 64-ounce hydro flask, they're
My
like,
wallet.
No.
we only have so much,
No.
especially like per flight. They're only allowed to
And
carry
it's full
so
of
much.
bacteria. Don't
Exactly.
drink
That's
that
the
water.
last thing you want. But they said they get a lot of people who will get on the plane with empty water bottles and
What
just
a
ask
bunch
them to
of
fill
mooches.
it. So just one more thing to think when you're getting on the plane. And then there's another TikTok hack right now where people will buy the very back seats of a plane.
Okay.
And then when it lands, they'll run to the front so they can they'll buy the back seat so they have a clear path to run. And then they'll run up to the front before anybody gets up so they can be the first ones off the plane. And again, these are all things
What?
people see on TikTok and they think they can get away with it. And flight attendants are coming out and saying, please don't make my job harder. I don't want to have to tackle you.
I
full
don't get
speed.
that. Why do you need?
I like
why
being
would they
tackled.
They
sign
want to be
up
the
there?
first off the plane.
Yeah.
Why?
And they don't want to
You
pay
can start
for
their
the first
vacation.
seat. Exactly. They
Yeah.
want. I don't get the people who stand up when the plane.
I know. It's just like relax.
exactly. We're all here for the next couple
You're going to
minutes.
save what, like 4 minutes?
Exactly.
Chill out,
So
bro.
These
Sit
are
down,
things
Tina.
that- These are sit down, Tina. All the seats. But I think it's because I'm about to go on a flight that all of these things are popping up on my feed just to get me prepared for flight travel.
I like this one from a former flight attendant. Her story is going viral for saying that you should let parents with babies board last and not first. Because you see that a lot. Parents with strollers and small children get on first. Her advice is simple. Board last, sit down, and then you take off within a few minutes.
Yeah.
So you're not having to sit there while they board the rest of the plane. And then you've got maybe a baby that's just a little easier to take care of, I guess, when you're boarding last and boom, a little less time on the plane. I don't know. That seems like a decent.
That's smart.
That's smart.
Some parents are fighting against it, though, saying that it's easier to go on first because you've got more stuff and it's going to be easier to grab an overhead bin and space and not feel so rushed by going on
Okay,
first.
so mark off a place for parents. Boom. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
You're good.
Well, and I know now that Southwest does the assigned seating, this isn't
Yeah.
going to be as big of an issue
Yeah.
because I know that's why people wanted to get on first so they could get the best seats, right?
Yeah.
But now that that's not a thing,
We
Doesn't
flew
matter.
with
that's a
kids.
really
It was
good
horrible
idea.
flying with little kids and then
It's
trying to.
try breastfeeding
That's
and
the
flying
thing.
with
Nicole
a
was
child.
like, it was horrible.
It is so inconvenient. And you have to because their little ears need to pop.
Yeah.
And so when you're flying, like you need their ears to pop. And that's how you make them is they need to be sucking on something to make their ears pop. And
Yeah.
so you have to.
I'm the same way.
Same,
Well,
yeah.
no. Okay, guys.
Thinking the same thing.
Okay. Sometimes I forget who I'm talking to.
My little ears
and then
need
I
to
remember.
pop.
Mix 100, Jeremy, Katy, Josh in the morning. You might have heard that Louis Capaldi, cue to call. Who was our latest winner, Josh?
That was Kelly from Denver.
Boom! That is the first of 2 cue to calls with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh this morning. Once you hear it, be caller 10, and we're going to send you off to go see Louis Capaldi Tuesday night, tonight at Red Rocks. Sold out show. Good God. How do we get all these great tickets?
Well, you know.
We're awesome.
Yeah.
We buy them on Nextdoor and then give them away.
We flip them.
So we'll do it another one time during the show today, and then get this. Big Rob will do it twice, and Nina will do it twice today. So have some fun with Mix 100. All right, coming up next, we have got your Mile High Hype. It's all the big stories of the day. We'll talk about movie tickets and how the prices for movie tickets have just gotten stupid. We'll talk about how you might be able to party just a little bit longer in Denver. And we're going to talk about your favorite superheroes.
Yay!
That and more coming up with JKJ. Oh, that's cute. Thanks for hanging out with Jeremy, Katy, Josh here at Mix 100. Got something fun going on here at Mix. We've partnered up with the fine folks out in Carlsbad, California, and we are looking to send a family of 4 out to Carlsbad just to have a heck of a time, a great summer vacation.
Yeah.
How does that happen, Katy Cat?
Oh, it's so much fun. First of all, get to mix100.com. They've got everything you need to know, but you're just listening for those keywords to text in. So we've got you 4 times a day, 8, 1, 2, and 4. Somewhere in those hours, we'll throw out the keyword for you to text in, and then you're in it to win it. That nonstop round-trip airfare for 4, 3-night hotel stay, $500 in dining gift cards. And we've got tickets for you, too, to Legoland and Museum of Making Music. So, vacation full of fun, and you could win it all just by listening to your favorite radio station. So again, get to mix100.com to find out all about it.
I'm telling you right now, if you got young kids and you're looking for a good time, a lot of sun, beautiful beaches, and Legoland, which I actually took my kiddos to.
Yeah.
This is a great contest. You guys are going to definitely want to participate. So be listening in that 8 o'clock hour today for the code word. What do I have for you? I've got it right here. Let me see what it is. Oh, it's a good one.
I love the good ones.
Oh, it's a lot of letters, too.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of letters today.
We'll get to it.
Have that spell check on.
Yeah. All right. So stick around. We'll give you that code word / keyword in the 8 o'clock hour today with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. All right, we're going to be back in about 3 minutes with your Mile High Hype, and I want to play some audio that Katy pulled, and the title of the audio, I just pulled it up, is just Boom. What does boom mean? Well, we'll play it for you coming up next with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. Well, how about your Denver Nuggets pulling off the W last night, staying alive?
Yeah, they did.
Staying alive. So what I'm seeing, Game 6 on Thursday, and
Yep.
if we need a Game 7,
No, we're gonna have a Game
Saturday.
7, Chair.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right.
happening.
Yeah, we are having a Game 7. Hooray, math. Yeah, so Thursday and then Saturday. Let's go Nuggets.
We'll see.
Woo-wee.
They crushed it last night. They did
They
a good
sure
job.
did. Even
Jokic,
Rocky got
yeah.
it done, which we'll get to.
Wow.
in a
Yeah,
bit.
Look at that. All right, so that's going on locally. $50 movie tickets are a thing right now. What the frick? Regal
What?
Cinemas charged that much for opening night sales to see Dune Part 3 in IMAX theaters.
For one ticket?
One ticket,
Oh,
$50.
Oh no.
Nationwide, the average ticket cost is about $18, and they go as high as $30 for normal tickets in major cities. I don't like that at all. Theaters are jacking up prices because attendance is down, and they've got to get some cash back.
No one's going to the movies. Let's charge them more for
Let's
it.
raise the prices.
What is that thinking?
I heard the best story about movie theater popcorn yesterday. Katie
this is
was
totally
going.
on brand for me.
This is so on point for Katie Cat. You were picking up somebody from the movie theater,
I was picking up a small child from the movie theater.
as
and-
one does.
and,
Just
well,
a
it is-
random-
I know, somebody's kid.
Amazing.
I was doing a friend a favor, picking up her kid from the movie theater, and it was Sunday, so it was raining, right? And I was sitting in my car, and I was just like, "This is kind of miserable out here. I don't want to be out here." And so I wandered into the lobby of the movie theater, and I just asked the attendant there. I'm like, "Hey, I'm waiting for a kid. Can I just sit in the lobby?" And they're like, "Yeah, go ahead." And so I'm like, "Well, I'm sitting there." I'm like, "Well, that popcorn sure smells good, you know." So
Might as well
I
partake.
Wandered over to the concession over there, and they had gourmet popcorn at the movie theater.
What
now.
does that
So
mean?
That is the cheese and caramel mix. The
Chicago mix.
So good, and it was like high quality popcorn too.
Really?
So I was very, very impressed. But yeah, I got a whole bucket of popcorn and waited for a kid
So
to come
funny.
out. I didn't even see a movie, but I got
What
a
an
bucket of
expensive snack to
popcorn.
get.
It was a $13
Yeah,
bucket of popcorn.
expensive snack.
But again, I'm in the lobby and I just smell
Once
it.
you smell it,
And I couldn't
No
help
going
myself.
back.
It was either that or pretzel bites. So I'm glad I got.
I told Nick Knack
the
this story
popcorn.
last night.
Yeah.
She's like, "How was your day?" I was like, "I heard a great story." Katie didn't even see a movie, but she went into a movie theater, hung out in the lobby, and just ate popcorn. I was like, "What is wrong with this person? What is wrong
And
with
she
her?"
probably responded, "Sounds like something Katie would
She
do."
was like, "Oh my god, I love her. Oh my god, I love her." Let's change up the music. Today is National Superhero Day.
Oh, yay!
Which gives me an excuse to play some old school Superman. So good. They put out a list, I think this was IMDb, of the best superhero movies of all time, and I cannot argue with number one. I love, love, love The Dark Knight from 2008. By far the best Batman movie. You're going to find it's going to be extremely hard to beat Heath Ledger as the Joker.
Yeah.
Can't.
In that movie.
He's
It'll
so
never
good.
be done. It will never be done. That is by far one of the best superhero movies. And then it goes Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Avengers Endgame, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and then The Dark Knight Rises. And then there's a buttload more underneath it. But The Dark Knight came in at number one.
You know
You
what's
know-
funny is I generally think like Marvel movies are better, but then The Dark Knight, that whole series with Christopher Nolan as a DC series was just unreal. It was so good. And you're right, with Heath Ledger as the Joker, it almost became he was the star of that movie, and
Yeah.
Batman
Oh, he was.
kind of like the
Second
side character.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and as a woman, the one I remember most is the one where Kristen Dunst takes down Tobey Maguire's mask to kiss him
Yeah,
when
the
he's
first
upside down.
Spider-Man.
So that one in my mind is the
Yeah,
best
so
because
good.
that
So
scene,
romantic.
that kiss is one of the best kisses of all time.
I've
So-
actually recreated that with my wife.
Have you?
Yeah. I hung upside down in the bedroom, and she came over and kissed me. It was yeah.
You say all the blood
It's
flowed to my
fine.
head,
It's
and I
fine.
passed
Really
out.
I was like, I'm getting sick. I'm getting sick. Yeah, whatever. That's how you keep the spark alive.
Yeah.
All right, do we have more
Good
sports?
for you.
We do, yeah. Last night during the Nuggets game, as they were crushing it against the Minnesota Timberwolves, our super mascot Rocky did something very exciting. So first of all, when he
Yeah.
says got that to
What
go,
was that?
Rocky does
Yeah.
a half-court shot on like a 30-foot ladder. Like this thing is massive. He climbs all the way to the top. They hand him a basketball, and he goes behind the back and just yeets that thing.
Yeah,
Like, he
yeah,
just
yeah.
chucks it. And last night at halftime, swishes it, absolutely crushes it. The crowd goes nuts. Super mascot Rocky. I mean, he's like one of the goats in terms of
He's the best mascot
mascot
in the NBA, period,
Oh, by
hands
far
down.
and away. Yeah,
by
and
far.
I would say top 5 in all of sports.
Yeah, no, Rocky's impressive. And there's video of that all over the socials this morning. You are so right. Nothing but net. It is a straight swish, and it is beautiful.
And he like straddles the ladder, like to
Beautiful.
make sure he doesn't fall. He like straddles
Yeah.
the ladder and gets over. And then as he's going, coming down all excitement, the ladder's like shaking and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, please be careful.
I know. Don't hurt yourself,
Taken
Rock.
down. He crushes
Yeah,
it,
we
man.
can't
I love
have
that
you
guy.
on IR.
He's the best.
Yeah, no, Rocky is the
On IR.
best. Hey, we're gonna start up the local stuff with a proposed 4 a.m. bar closing time in Denver.
Here we go.
What?
Let's
So,
party.
Here's the thing, though. If it passes, bars are still gonna have to stop serving alcohol at 2 a.m. They just
Never
get
mind,
to
lame.
stay open. Well, no, it's actually a good idea. I
Lame.
didn't know if I was
Sober
on
up.
board at
Lame.
first, but here's the thing. They say that at 2 o'clock when they close the bars and pretty much everything downtown, everyone leaves at the same time, and that makes it kind of dangerous, even just for Uber drivers who are picking people up and bringing them to their
So this
destinations.
is just for traffic?
It's not just for traffic, but they're going to be able to keep things open that bars have, like all the amenities. Like if they serve food, they're
Cornhole?
going to they're going to be able to keep serving things that aren't alcohol related up until 4 o'clock. So you can stay downtown, get something to eat, leave later. So the people who are leaving right after they're done partying, they can go home in their Ubers and be safe. And then people who are eating, they can leave a little later. So I do like it. Once they, explained the, necessities and why they wanted to do it, I was like, I'm kind of
Okay.
on board for this. So the proposal, it's going to be introduced to the city council in June. And then if it passes, it'll take effect January 1st, 2027.
Why am I all butthurt about this? There's not a chance in hell
You're
I'd be
not
downtown at 2
downtown.
a.m. Are you kidding me? Those days are gone.
So funny how
You're not
you
going to
got-
find me at Rock Island,
You got all worked up, and I'm like, you, sir, should not even care.
Cooperstown,
Not even
Sports
care.
Column. That's the last time I was downtown. All those places were open.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yikes.
So for the people who are going to be downtown at 2 a.m., that one's for you. There is video of a tree exploding in Aurora from Sunday night. Wild. A lightning strike lit it up. And thankfully, no one was hurt. Parts of the tree did go flying everywhere, though, including through the wall of a nearby house.
Whoa.
And neighbors explained it.
Here's the sound that is labeled boom from Katy.
The end. It was
I
crazy.
think that is the best sound I've gotten in a really long time. But again, thankfully nobody was hurt. Everyone was okay. But it's caught on video, and that tree lights up the whole neighborhood. It's like a spotlight is put on a house. And again, that poor cat. Thankfully, they're okay. Flash boom. But here's the thing. Another just add on to that story because of the high fire danger. Colorado Springs police were like, hey, if your kid's out there setting fires, tell them to stop it right now, okay? They've had to put out 5 fires in 5 days, and they think all of them were human caused. What? Yeah, and they said they had to release a statement on Twitter. They're like, intentional fire setting is not a prank. It's not kids being kids, and it's not a harmless mistake. The conditions we're seeing right now and conditions we saw when all of these fires were set is how wildfires start. So they're asking parents to keep an eye out, and people down there in the Colorado Springs community also to just, if you see something, say something, because they don't want to have to do this all season. My goodness. Yes.
Send them to
very
jail.
serious.
Give them fines.
Very serious. You need to. And then I want to give you some good news before we wrap it up, okay?
Love
because
that.
shout out to Little Man Ice Cream. We love Little Man. Yes. Boom. Okay. We love them. And they're on a rebranding journey, Jeremy.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Are they
sweet-
medium man now?
Well, no. They Big Man Ice Cream. Watch out. No, they're going to actually take their Little Man name
Okay.
and apply it to all of their services. So I don't know if you know this, but Fort Collins Old Town Churn up there there in Fort Collins, that is Little Man owned.
Really?
Yes, it is. So now it's going to be Little Man Ice Cream Fort Collins. They're not going to have the name. So
exciting. That's an exciting move.
Well, yeah, and then there's other places. Constellation and Sweet Cooey's are both Little Man branded places, but now they weren't under the Little Man umbrella. But now all of them, we're going to have Little Man Congress Park and Little Man Central Park instead of those names. So yes, they should have done this a minute ago because again, I didn't know that Little Man had these other places until
I had no idea.
I was chatting with Little Man about some of the nonprofit things that they do. Well, Sarah Marie.
Did he get up on a little stool?
No. Her name's Sarah
so you could look
Marie.
in the eye to eye?
No. She's the marketing person for Little Man. But she told me that they had these other businesses and people weren't aware that Little Man was the owner because they have these other names. So now they're all going to be under one umbrella and you're going to know Little Man when you see him.
Say Little Man one more time.
Little Man. Put some respect on his name, Jer. Little Man.
They have little managers there?
They do. Oh, I like what you did there. There you go. There's my hype, Jeremy.
One more for the road.
Okay.
Here's something to watch out for this afternoon. I know exactly what time you're going to have your peak food craving today.
Ooh.
So if you're trying to lose some LBs, this is your warning. Pay attention to the clock because at precisely 3:42 this afternoon is peak craving time.
I knew it.
And most people are craving comfort food like
Yep.
pizza and burgers and fries and tacos and fried chicken. Katie, what time of day were you sitting in that movie theater eating that popcorn?
You know what? All of this seems so true. Like this
Checking
tracks
out.
for me. But don't you guys also feel like you want to eat everything in your fridge right around 3:45? I can't be the only one. Come on.
No,
Yes, you
mostly because
do.
I start dinner at 4:00. So
Okay, but so that doesn't mean you're starting dinner. You're hungry.
I'm hangry.
Yeah, there's a whole study.
But I'm
This
not eating
confirms
tacos.
it.
I'm not eating
yeah.
tacos at
I hold
3:42.
back. Listen, I had pizza last night, but it was a healthy pizza. It
Oh,
was
was it
30 grams of protein.
Cauliflower crust pizza?
It was not. It was protein bread pizza.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep
no,
telling
I
yourself
really,
that.
No, I really did make a good slice
Healthy.
of pizza with a salad.
Brand? Did you make it?
No, I made it.
You did?
I made it.
You made your own pizza?
I did. Yes. So even though I get the craving, I try and hold back and do things that
I'm
are right
impressed.
for my body.
Did you make your own sauce?
No. no, I
That's
did
what the
not.
sugar
but
is.
no, I always look at the sugar and I make sure there's less than 5 grams of sugar per serving in the
I'm impressed
tomato
by
sauce.
you.
Thank you.
Nobody
See?
just goes, you know what? I'm going to whip up my own homemade pizza.
I'll show you a picture. I actually put it in our stories.
Okay,
at
I'm gonna
Jeremy,
check it
Katie,
out.
Josh, and I said, "Ask me how I got 30 grams of protein in this one
Okay,
slice
how
of
did you do it?
pizza." Protein bread,
Okay.
then a slice of string cheese,
Gotcha.
and then the tomato sauce, and then turkey pepperoni. And so all of that combined was 30 grams of
It's
protein.
healthy.
It is healthy.
All that
And
processed meat and
wait.
string cheese.
20 grams of fiber.
Sure. Keep telling yourself
No,
that.
it really was.
There's a lot of colors
Love
in the
it.
pizza. It
And
looked
so
good.
many colors.
Yeah.
Like,
Beautiful
wait till
colors.
You see, wait till
They
you
look
see
good.
it.
Wow.
Wait till you
Your
see
stool
it.
sample is going to be amazing today.
All the
Oh,
colors.
Lord. We'll be back in about 2 minutes, you guys, with some Fast Fives. Stick around. Let's have some fun with JKJ. It is time to play Fast Five. Let's light up these phone lines. I want to talk to some of our incredible listeners this morning, especially those of you who have never called in and played before. I always love meeting the newbies. Here's our number if you've never played, 303-691-1-MIX. 303-691-1649 will get you in the studios to play. We'll get you on the air. We'll get to know you a little bit, and then I'll toss a category at you. Start that 10-second timer. Within 10 seconds, you got to give me 5 things that have to do with that category. Let's get her done. 303-691-1-MIX. 303-691-1649. Katie, give us some examples.
Okay, so you never know what you're going to ask. It could be something super local, like name 5 rides at Elage's, or completely random, like 5 cartoon characters that don't wear pants. The one that won it yesterday, Christine, she named 5 cities in Colorado that start with a B. I think actually she named like 9 or 10.
Total native. She knew them all.
No problem. Yeah, absolutely. So you never know what you're going to get, Jeremy. That's kind of the charm.
Unstoppable. All right. Josh, our producer, is in the next room working through all these calls. So if you guys get placed on hold, do not go anywhere. But the number's 303-691-1649. Now, if you do, in fact, win Fast Five today, what do you get?
We've got a great prize. Now, families, listen up, because you're going to get a 4-pack of tickets to Monster Jam at Mile High. This is on a Saturday to May 9th. So you get to go have a little fun with the fam if you win Fast Five today.
Hey, look at that.
Hey.
Fun with the fam.
We like that.
We like sending you guys out to family events for sure. And I know we have a lot of families listening for Fast Five.
Yeah.
So good morning. Hi, kids.
Hey.
You sitting in carpool right now? 303-691-1-MIX. 303-691-1649. Who we got? We got Kelly on the line. Hi, Kelly.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey there, hey.
What are you doing today, Kelly?
I'm just on my way to work.
Okay. Do you want to go to work today, or would you rather stay home?
I would definitely rather stay home, but I have to adult. So
Oh, it's the worst.
Kelly, where do you have to adult at?
It's the worst.
I work at a company that does fire and life safety testing.
Oh, yeah, we've
Okay.
talked to you before. Is there one person at work you absolutely hate?
No, not anymore, no.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
good. They left. Yeah, we're still waiting for Katie to
The
leave.
best
So.
answer. No, you're not. He loves me. Kelly, he loves me. He absolutely adores me.
Do you have a
Don't
work
love you?
bestie?
I do, yes.
You want to give him a shout out?
No, they don't deserve it.
Kelly, I like you a lot.
You're a pistol.
You are
You're
fun.
funny. All right, Kelly. Let's play some Fast Five with you, you stinker.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Male or female, either one. But I need 5 famous people named Terry. Go.
I'm not going to win this. Terry Crews.
Yep.
That's about all I know.
That's
I'm
it,
not
huh?
even going to be able to go further. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Man.
It's because you didn't give your best friend a shout out, but that's all right.
Oh, no.
It is karma. Be nice to people.
You live and you learn, right,
Yep.
Kelly?
Kelly,
Oh,
thanks for
Right,
being our
perfect.
first contestant today. Have a fun Tuesday.
Thank you. Bye.
All
Okay,
right,
bye.
bye.
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
We have a hot Angela on the line.
you
Hi,
love that.
Angela.
Good morning.
All Angelas are hot. Did you know that?
Little bit, yeah.
I mean, she
Yeah,
just lives
she
it.
knows.
Yeah,
She's
she does.
I'm living my best hot life, Jer Bear. Durr. Yeah, all Angelas are hot. Oh, absolutely. What are you doing today, hot Angela?
I'm taking little guy to school and then heading off to work.
Oh,
Okay.
little guy. What's little guy's name?
His name is Santana.
Oh, that's an awesome name.
Santana? I
It
like
is.
that.
Do you call him
Santana.
Santana
Mhm.
Banana?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah,
Little Nana.
I would.
How cute.
Definitely do
Is
that.
he named after the great Santana?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit of him. And yeah, Dad liked another character off a movie that was named Santana. So there you go. We put it
That's-
together.
Perfect.
Hey, why not?
Great name to live up to.
My son is named off somebody off a TV show, and so is my daughter. So
yeah.
that's what people do, I guess.
My kiddo's from a
That's what
comic
people
strip, so
Perfect.
I know.
Perfect. Isn't that funny? That'd be a great topic on the show. Like, why did you name your kid that?
Yeah, what's your kid's name?
Oh, I
after?
love that.
I like that a lot.
We'll have to
Thanks,
make a
Angela.
note.
Look at you.
Thanks for
doing
planning our
work.
show. Yeah.
Our work
Of
for
course.
us.
Good job. Hot and smart. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, are you a sports fan?
A little bit,
A
yeah.
little bit. All right, well, then I won't give you a sports one. In 10 seconds, your letter is B, like banana. In 10 seconds,
Okay.
give me 5 TV shows that begin with the letter B. Go.
Breaking Bad,
Yep.
Bonanza,
Sure. Whoa. Come on. Hurry.
oh no! Oh no!
Bonanza.
I know that was a
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun,
Why that
dun,
came
dun,
up.
dun, dun,
That was a
dun,
deep
dun,
pull,
dun, dun,
Angela.
dun. That's old school, Angela. Wow. Holy crap.
I know. I don't know. I'm not gonna live that one down.
Hey.
But yeah, I never even watched it.
I would give it to you, though. That would have been your second
I
one.
love that you've never even watched it.
Well, all the boomers are loving you today.
Yes.
right. Throw
Angela,
it in there for them.
So
So
you have a great day. Thank you for calling in and stay hot, all right?
of course. Appreciate you guys.
All
Take
right,
care.
Bye, Angela. Dun, 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 dun.
Hi, Kendra.
Hello.
Hello. You dropping your kids off?
Yeah. That was fun.
Nah. Nah.
Can't get him out of the car fast enough. Go.
You want to give them a shout out?
After my birthday, so I want to go to sleep.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, did you tear it up on your birthday?
No.
Oh, you're just lazy.
Giggle.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. Yes, I do want to give him a shout out. His name is Eli.
Hi, Eli.
And happy belated birthday to you, Kendra.
Here, I'll give you this.
Yeah.
What'd you do for your birthday?
My husband took me shopping, so I had no limit on that.
Oh, yay.
Whoa.
Wait,
And then I had to take him to work.
Oh.
shopping with no limit? What is this sorcery? Hang on a second. You can ask for that?
Katie's going to steal your man.
I know.
That's a
It was
great man you
great.
got
So
there,
where did you
Kendra.
go? What did you buy?
We went to the mall, and I actually had to get some work clothes, so we did that. And I got some shoes, and then I got a fun toy.
Yeah.
Wow. Good for you, Kendra.
Yeah.
You hold on to that guy. He's a good dude.
That's a good present.
All right, let's play some Fast Five with you. Are you a sports fan?
I am full time.
Are you really?
Yeah.
All right, let's give you a TV show one then.
Okay.
Actually, I got another one for you, but I feel like you're going to know this for some reason. In 10 seconds, give me 5 slang words that you might use for marijuana. Go.
Mary Jane, reefer, herb,
Man.
You needed 2 more.
Yeah, you could
I
use.
did. My
Darn it.
husband's going to be very disappointed in me.
Oh, because he's a pothead?
He knows the slang.
knows.
Oh, he knows. He
Right.
knows. That's why he has so
Yeah.
much money, probably. He's selling it.
Oh, no. He's a
No.
security guard.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, well, then he knows. He's catching perps.
Exactly.
They're smoking the pot weed.
It's on the other side of things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kendra, it was so nice talking to you. You're a blast. Have a great day. Have a super dupes day.
Thank you, too.
All right,
Okay, bye.
Kendra.
Okay, bye. Oh, my God. Who's been holding forever? It's Rod. What up, Rod?
Good morning.
Hey, buddy. You heading into work?
Yes, I am. First, I have to take Zerai and Savannah to school.
Hi, kiddos.
I love that
So
they knew
cute.
their cue.
So cute. Rod, do you have a work bestie?
I do have a couple work besties.
You want to give him a shout out? That other
Yeah.
lady wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I'll say what's up to Nashua and Shayna.
There you go. Bring Rod donuts today.
Yeah.
He gave you a shout out. All right, are you a sports fan?
I am a sports fan, unless I don't need to if you give me the question.
Right, exactly. I don't know nothing. What is sports? I
Yeah,
have
you're
no
supposed to
idea.
say no. I don't know anything about it. I'm going to go ahead and use it. In 10 seconds, sir, give me 5 different types of baseball pitches. Go.
Curve, slider, sinker, fastball, changeup, knuckleball.
You're a knuckleball.
All day. Pitch that right down the middle, Rod. Woo!
Which one of your kids would be better on the phone?
They're both pretty fantastic, but
Oh,
Put,
so
put,
sweet.
put one of them on.
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
Zariah.
Zariah. Would you have any interest in going to see Monster Jam with your dad?
Yes.
Okay, so the only thing you...
For sure.
Yeah, both of you would be.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Zariah, so you got to say, Jeremy, play the Winnie Win sound.
Jeremy, play the Winnie Win sound.
Yeah.
You got the little one in there too. I love
Both.
it.
Well, you go have some fun with your dad because he just won Fast Five today, okay? Woo!
thank you.
You bet,
You're
Rod.
welcome.
Thank
Love
you.
the show.
Oh, we appreciate you, buddy. Hey, we'll turn around and Josh will make this a podcast so you can download it and share it with your kiddos and keep it forever, okay?
Awesome. Appreciate you guys.
Hey, Rod, we appreciate you for having us on in the morning and having some fun. I am going to put you on hold, and producer Josh will be back to tell you all about that prize. And Katie, more family fun tomorrow morning, 7:30 with
Can't
JKJ.
wait.
Let's do it. couple big things going on here at Denver's Mix 100. We are giving away sold-out Louis Capaldi tickets for his Red Rocks show. All you have to do is listen for the cue to call and be caller 10. We're going to do that twice during our show. Well, check that. It's one more time because we did it once early this morning. So one more time during the JKJ show. Once you hear that cue to call, be caller 10. And we'll send you off to go see his show tonight at Red Rocks. Now, the other big thing we have going on is the Mix 100 family boarding call, Katie.
Yeah, and this one is so much fun for families. I mean, shoot, you could take your girlfriends, though, if you want. This trip for 4 doesn't have to be with your kids, but you definitely want to be listening because Mix 100's family boarding call has you going to Carlsbad, California, and we're taking care of everything. Nonstop round-trip airfare for 4, a 3-night hotel stay, $500 in dining gift cards, Legoland tickets, and tickets to Museum of Making Music. So again, all you're doing is listening to your favorite radio station, and 4 times a day we're going to throw out keywords. You text those back into the station, and then you are in it to win it. So we'll do it in the 8 o'clock hour. So coming up in a couple minutes. We also do it at 1, 2, and 4. So again, everything you need to know about it, get to mix100.com because it is all good in Carlsbad, California.
Well done with the tagline. Solid tag, Katie. Yeah, keep your ear out, be listening, because you never know when it's going to pop up. It could be after one of our little breaks. It could be after a song. It could be in the middle of a commercial segment.
Yeah.
So you never know where it's going to pop up. But good luck, everybody. And as Katie said, details, mix100.com. We're going to be back in about 2 minutes and 20 seconds or so, and we're going to talk about how Katy Cat just can't land a man. They're all unavailable. Oh, no. That's coming up next with JKJ. Katie, were you in Florence recently?
Like Italy, Florence?
Yeah, I don't think, maybe.
No?
I feel like this is something you would do.
Okay.
Tourist there is facing charges for climbing into a fountain with the god Neptune, and it was a dare to go up and touch Neptune's pee-pee ding-ding.
Oh, goodness. Listen.
Grab a hold of the stone statue's genitalia.
I know I've been single a long time. I am not that hard up for a man, okay?
Don't say hard up. Now, part of the problem is she didn't break the pee-pee ding-ding. She actually had to stabilize herself and messed up one of the horse's legs that is in the statue with Mr. Naked Neptune. Caused about $6,000 in damages. But she is also facing up to $47,000 in potential fines.
Oh, yeah.
For climbing into this fountain that was like made in the 1600s or something.
Pretty sure you can't do that. Like, wow.
Yeah, and of course it was some sort of, I think it was like a bachelorette thing. So,
Oh, they were a
hey,
little,
get in that fountain and touch its peep ding dings.
little T-many
Yeah,
Italian
yeah.
martinis.
Yeah, I think
for
so.
them.
So anyway,
Wow.
I just read the headline and I was like, Katie, were you on vacation?
You know, if I was in Italy, I'd be eaten
Dude,
somewhere.
it was made in
like,
1560.
What?
Yeah, look at that.
Oh.
All right. So speaking of being hard up for men, you're finding all these guys that are just so unavailable right
I
now,
am.
right?
Well,
Is that the issue?
Can we be honest? They're finding me. I don't think this is my fault, and I think that's kind of what I want to get, a test on here. I need people's opinions. I need your advice on this because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But I keep getting approached by men, I guess, that are just not available. Now, most recently, I met this guy, right? And it was kind of a work vibe. Like, we met from work stuff. And after we did the work thing, we were kind of texting a little bit and everything. And it was a little flirty. And I was like, well, he was kind of cute. Whatever. That was fun. And he sent me a text that had a winky face in it, right? So immediately,
You love
I was
emojis.
like,
You love emojis.
And they say so much. So the winky face is like, I'm into it. I'm into you.
What's
I
up,
like
cutie?
this, right?
What's up?
So a few messages go on, and then I send a winky face back to him.
So much winking.
Oh, so much winking. And whatever that did to him, he completely shut it down. He was just like, me sending him a winky face was enough for him to be like, well, it was great hanging out, blah, blah. We'll see you in the future, blah. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I crossed the line.
So
and I
he
don't-
can wink, but you can't
But I
wink?
can't wink, and it's fine. It is what it is, right? But I still had to kind of communicate with this guy because of the work thing, right? So we saw each other not too long after that, and at this meeting, homie brings his girlfriend up. And I was like,
well, he's trying to.
what?
He's putting a wall in front of this situation.
I know, and I was like, but you winked at me first. Like, I never would have winked back at you had you not sent the little face with the winky, right? Like,
What was the context for the text that he sent with the winky included? What was the
part of the work thing was I kind of gave him, I guess, we went on a little tour, right? Like we went and so we were talking about that place we visited. We were just like, oh, that was fun. And there were these and this, right? And then he winked. He's like, can't wait to go back to that place. And I was like, oh, we're doing it
You
again.
gave him a house tour.
Exactly. So I was.
So that's not a flirty wink. That's like, wink like I'll be back.
It was
like
flirty. No, I showed
I don't know if
Josh.
that
Winky face
was
is
wink.
flirty.
I don't know.
And not only that, I showed Josh the whole text thread, and even he confirmed it was a flirty conversation.
The context I would have taken as flirty.
Absolutely, it was flirty. And so for him to show up at our next meeting with his girlfriend, and not only that, he expected me to give him a tour of that place again with his girlfriend, and I was like, oh, I'm not into that.
Is she
Yeah.
hot?
Yeah.
Is she hot?
It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. It's not part
Do you
of
have
the
a picture of
story.
her? Wink.
No, but it just so that in itself, I was like, I don't know why that happened. I don't know if I did something wrong in that situation, but it really made me feel embarrassed.
I think
like,
he realized he did something wrong.
think
He
he
did
knows how to
something
use the
wrong.
winky then,
I don't
I guess.
think either.
Maybe that's the thing, is he just doesn't know the logistics behind the wink.
I think it was a premature
rules.
wink.
Could have been.
I think it was
This is a
totally.
good-looking
Or
guy.
maybe
I think
he was-
knows how to flirt.
Was he
think
going
he
for
was a
something
good look-
next to the wink and accidentally
What's
sent
next
the wink?
to the wink?
Let me look.
Look at
well,
the wink.
I
What's
guess it
next?
wouldn't matter, like, because your most used ones come up
That's
first, right?
Yeah. No, maybe it's his
okay, so
first
was it
emoji.
was it the wink with one eye open and the tongue
Yes.
out?
Not the tongue out. No. Just the wink of
Oh,
him.
the wink.
Just
Okay,
the wink.
so
Just
next
the
to
normal
that is
wink.
the smiley face, which is just a general smiley. So he could have been going for the general smiley, thumb slip,
I mean, I get
and then
that.
you got your hopes up.
I get that because I have
Probably
fat
not.
thumbs.
Because that's
It
to the
happens
left.
To me, but
That's
it-
to the right
either
is the
way-
winky with he's blowing a kiss.
Either way, I just feel like the girlfriend showing up with him was like, you don't need to do all that.
Well, I think he realized he made a mistake.
Yeah,
And
she's
that's
marking her
fine,
territory.
Fix
But
this.
way to make me feel even more embarrassed. And then in that same couple days span, because it was around, it wasn't even, it was a couple weeks after my birthday, but I get a text from a married man who's like, happy birthday, Katie. And I
Weeks
was just,
after?
Yeah, like a week and a half after my birthday. He texted me happy birthday. And I haven't heard from this guy for a minute. And now he's married. And I was just
he
like,
just being nice?
well, that's
Do you
it.
have
The
history with
context
this
with him.
guy,
I do.
or-
We've went on 3 dates. And we kissed once. And
Was he
gave me
married
his
then?
hoodie. No, he wasn't married then. All that
Hopefully
happened,
not.
and shortly after he gets married, like literally months after he gave me his hoodie, he got married. But he's still messaging
Maybe he's
me.
just looking for his hoodie back.
I know, maybe.
What kind of hoodie was
It
it?
was just a white plain hoodie. Again,
I wouldn't want
no,
that back.
It's fine, but no, it just I don't know what I'm doing wrong. If I'm putting something out into the universe that I'm getting attention from unavailable men, and I don't know how to stop it. Like stop.
He
hitting
just
me
wished
up.
you happy birthday. Why do you
know,
automatically
but
assume he
again,
wants to get freaky with you?
As a married man who doesn't talk to me,
You
doesn't
shouldn't
like
reach out
any
to single women.
You shouldn't. It was, and then even after that, like he said, happy birthday, and I was just like, oh, thanks, it was a great day. And then he was just like, I'm seeing all the moves you're making. I'm so proud of you being on the morning show, like blah blah blah. So it was like a lot.
Is he on the
more
outs?
Nice. No, and then immediately I went to his Instagram to see if he's still married, and all the pictures with his wife are still up there. So I'm like, you look like you're still hitched to me, homie.
When was the last one posted?
I
So
guess
you
it was
gotta
like
go
a year
further
ago.
into this
I
investigation.
know.
If it's a year
honestly,
ago
it was like a
post,
year ago,
well, then
'cause
you
it
don't
was
know.
From the playoffs last year. But usually, if you're not with that person anymore, you take all that down, right?
Eh,
you don't.
If
not
it's
unless
your
you're a
wife
grown
and it's
man.
a divorce,
Yeah,
what, you take
don't
your
keep
wife
all
down.
that up
Do they have
there.
kids?
No,
You
no
take
kids.
your ex down.
You take
Nah.
your ex down.
Ex-wife.
Yeah,
guys don't do
the
that.
ex-wife.
Why would you keep your ex-wife
I know.
up there?
If you
Why
you
not?
take all that down, but that's
He's
not
a grown
it.
man.
That's not it. So then the married man reaches out to me, right? And I just want you to know, like, there was a moment where I feel like he was trying to hook me, if you will, like me trying to keep the conversation going, and I didn't. I put a kibosh on it. I was just like, it's great to hear from you. Hope you have a great day.
Text
kind
him
of
right
thing,
now and
right?
see if he's still
No,
married.
no, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want.
Give
to
me his
start-
number. I wanna know if he's still
Don't
married.
start none, won't be none. That's what it is. There, I'm not gonna start
need
none.
to know
Jer.
if he's still married.
Not gonna start none. But then, so I'm on the apps, right? So I'm on Bumble, and I match with this guy, and his pictures are all hiking pictures. So on Bumble, the woman has
Interest
to reach out
skyrockets, yeah.
first, and so I'm like, hey. Mike, his name's Mike. Hey, Mike, where do you like to hike? What's your favorite spot to hike? And he says someplace by Lake Powell. And I'm like, wait a
That's
second.
not here.
It's not here. And I look, and all of a sudden it says he's from Butte, Montana. And I was like, oh.
Hold up.
I didn't see that you're not from Colorado. But again, I don't think he initially had that on his profile. I think that's something he put after. I think it's a manipulation thing because then again,
Oh my
no, Jeremy, you have to, you don't know.
So
You're
you think
not
this
out
guy's
here.
hitting on women in other states and then later going back on and putting where he's at?
Yes. I think that's exactly it because the Bumble will pick up your location.
Oh my God.
So it will
You can
again,
change your location too to see where you want to be. Like you can change your location and be like, "Hey, I want to find women in Colorado or whatever."
Yeah,
you know?
and so I feel totally like this is him manipulating the situation because once we matched and I told him I didn't know you were in Montana, he was like, "Yeah, I'm just here for work actually. I'm here until Thursday and would love to get to know you, have some fun." And gave me his phone number, and I was just like, I don't.
We'll go have some fun.
No, I don't want to go have some fun.
Did you check his Instagram
this
account
is
and see if he really
not
likes having fun?
This is not
According
fun.
to your Instagram, you don't like to have fun.
That's the thing. I'm out there looking for a real solid relationship, and I just feel like if I'm entertaining,
I don't know where you're gonna find it.
These Montana boys, I'm not gonna find a real thing, you know.
But you never know. You might meet this guy for funsies one afternoon, go have a drink with a random good-looking dude out of Montana, and it might blossom into something.
He could also chop
You
me
don't
up
know.
and put me in the
You
river.
can say that about somebody you meet in Arvada.
This guy's got no he knows that his whole premise is to hook up.
Yeah.
He's told me that. And so if I bite
Well,
that,
smash-tastic.
I don't want want that. Like, that's the thing. He saturated the marketplace. You know, he sent that message to 20 women, and one of them's going to grab onto it.
Yeah.
It's not me. Not today, Mike.
He's baiting the hook.
Not today, Brent.
Not
Sounds like
today.
a Brent move.
It does sound like a Brent move.
I don't
but
know what to
anyway,
tell you.
I just don't know if I'm putting
I
them-
don't know.
Like,
If there's any other ladies out there in this same
yeah.
world as Katy,
Do I need an egg cleanse? Like,
Is she-
what do I need to do?
is she the only one experiencing this if
Why
you're single?
Is all the attention I'm getting from guys that are not available to me? Like,
If anyone knows if this middle guy is still married, let us know.
Please tell me now.
As always, the phone lines are always open
Yeah.
on this morning show. If you guys want to sound off about anything, if you want to give Katy advice, you want to be in her corner, if you're going through the same thing, love to talk to you. 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649 if you'd like to reach out and talk to this here morning show.
Yeah.
If you think Katy should have hooked up with Montana guy,
I don't think I should.
calls and comments would be lovely. You could have rocked his world, and he could have been like, "Damn, I got to marry this woman."
What do they call it? Like the land of enchantment? Or that's New Mexico, isn't it?
That's
What's
different. That's not Montana.
Big Sky Country.
Big Sky, you could have showed him your Big Sky country.
I can't do that.
Get that booty. You could have totally landed a man. Missed opportunity is what I'm saying. Well, we're having some fun with Katie's dating life this morning. She just can't find a man to save her life, and she's got all these unavailable dudes reaching out to her.
Well, yeah, I'm finding men, just not men I want to pursue,
Yeah.
right?
Although this guy that messaged you about the hoodie or whatever, hoodie guy, we went back and looked at his Instagram account. The last time he posted was a year ago.
Yeah.
So my thought off on the air a few minutes ago was that he's having problems with his wife.
Yeah.
Maybe that's done and over with, so he's available.
Well, but the last post was her hand with the engagement ring. So I just don't know if that's...
But that was a year ago.
It is.
So there's no wedding, there's no pre-wedding, nothing.
I'm pretty
No
sure
honeymoon?
they're married, though. Like, again, why would you keep all that up there?
I don't know. Phone lines exploded on this, though. Let's for sure talk to Jen, Brandon, and Amanda. Jen's been holding the longest. Hi, Jen.
Hi, how are you guys this morning? I love you. I love you. I love you.
Well, we're super dupes, and we
Jen.
love you, Jen. Thank you so much for listening. So you heard about Katie's situation, right?
I did. And Katie, I'm going to tell you straight up, you are an amazing woman, and do not engage with anyone who doesn't give you exactly what you're looking for, because that's called settling. And as women, when we settle, we're never going to be happy, and you deserve the best. And if those men that you reach out to, dude, are not on your same wavelength, then you know what? Let them go and let them live their lives, and you look for the one, because the universe is testing you. Usually when you have a bunch of things that are happening that are not what you're looking for, it's because the universe is testing you to see if you're ready for the one.
Or did the universe just send her Montana man and she's not taking the initiative to act on it?
Nah.
Why?
Staying in there.
Why is Montana man so bad? Like, go out and have fun and meet a guy.
Because he's just hookup material, and she's looking for somebody that of substance that is on her same path in life.
Yes.
And if you settle, you're never. And if you're having to ask, if you already know in your heart, and you're having to ask, what do you think I should do? But you know, and you said something really important. You said, but that's not what I want.
Yeah.
So if it's not what you want, then you don't do it.
Yeah.
Because you're always settling, and then you're setting yourself up for disappointment.
Exactly.
You're too awesome for that.
Jen, you made such a good point about the universe, because that's how I feel. I feel like right now with all of these options, like, 'cause I feel a little overwhelmed with the men thing, right? Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have guys I could talk to right now. But you're right. None of them fit the guy that I'm looking for. And I truly feel like the universe is saying, if you invite this into your life, you're not ready for what I want to give you yet. And so that's kind of,
Boom, right there.
mic drop. Boom.
If only the universe was single.
I know.
But Jen, let me tell you something. We know a lot of people who hooked up with somebody, and that hookup turned into love and marriage.
You know what? And that is true. However, always go with what's inside, because your intuition tells you more than any hookup or anything else. That's just, something that happened. But if they went with their gut, then okay. But if your gut's telling you this is not right, then there's a reason. Always go with your intuition.
Jen, I think you and Katie just became best friends forever.
I like this a lot, Jen. I could talk to you all day.
You got this. You got this. You are so amazing. You're going to find the one.
You sound very wise, Jen. Very, very wise.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for all the advice. You really got my head a little bit straighter. So thank you, Jen.
You're welcome. You guys have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Jen. You as well.
Okay, bye.
Listen,
See, I like that.
Montana guy caught your eye, though. Good-looking
He's a
guy,
good-looking
likes to
dude.
hike.
Yeah.
Why would you not want to travel up to Bozeman from time to time, hang out in Montana? Beautiful,
Well,
right?
again, I think it's just the like when we matched in his response. Like, I'm only in town for work, actually. And I don't know why it put my last name up there. I can't change it. And, like, oh, I have to delete this right away because my coworkers will see it. Like, all of those are red flags.
It's a little
Like,
fishy.
Maybe
Yeah,
he
it's
wants
so
to date on the
fishy.
sly, though. He
then
doesn't want his
that's a
coworker.
red flag for
It's
me.
none of coworkers'
You
business
should-
on what you do.
You should, that's the thing. I don't want
That's
someone.
actually a green flag because he's a
It's not.
private guy.
No, I don't want someone who's ashamed of
In
me,
Montana.
though. And that's kind of what that seems like, is I would just be a hookup, and he doesn't want his coworkers finding out he's just hooking up with people on a work trip. right?
Is this Brandon from Montana? Hi, Brandon.
Yes, hi, how are you guys?
We're good, buddy. We're super dupes. So I'm looking at my screen here. You're from Montana.
Yes, I am from Bozeman. You said this guy was from Butte, correct?
Yes, Butte, Montana.
Okay, so Bozeman is about an hour from Butte, and we don't ever call it Butte. We call it Butt, Montana.
Butt, Montana? Why do you call it that?
Because there's something in the water, and everyone from Butte is either quirky or just strange.
Because it stinks.
My advice to Katie is to run.
Okay, so
Yeah, but Katie's a strange, quirky person as well. It might be a perfect hookup, Brandon.
That's a risk, then. I gave you
That's
the
a
warning.
risk. See, Brandon, I am like not in the phase of my life where I want to take a bunch of risks, right? Like I'm looking for calmness. I saw a term recently that totally hit home for me. I am looking for a wholesome love, one that makes me feel peace and at ease, and I'm not worried all the time. And I just feel like Mike from Montana is not that love. I feel like he's going to go on all kinds of work trips and sends all kinds of messages to ladies across the country. That's
He's a
what
player.
I feel. Yeah.
Definitely.
See, you agree then. You agree.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Brandon, are you
Stay away
single?
from Butte. No, I am not.
Okay.
Oh, darn.
He's got great advice. He's taken. Of course he is.
Of course he is. Brandon, thank you for the smiles and the laughs, buddy. We appreciate you listening to the show.
Absolutely. You have a good one.
Well, thank you very much. You as well. Here's Amanda. Hi, Amanda.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, girl, hey.
You want to talk to Katie?
Sure. I was the one that was texting in earlier, and you told me to call you in, but I am right there in the same boat with you, Katie.
Okay.
I've been divorced for 10 years and still haven't found the right one. So it's been a challenge.
Yeah.
What kind of guys are you coming across?
Oh, I'm coming across the ones that want to add a third person into their group, or they want to just hook up, or it's a gamut.
Yeah.
And
Sounds kind of fun.
No.
And no,
It's not. Amanda, tell him how awful it is.
Come on, spice things up, Amanda.
Oh,
No.
it's terrible.
Amanda, hug and kiss.
I've seen it all over the last 10 years, and it's not been. I'm actually kind of gotten away from the apps for a little while, just taking a break.
Yeah.
Because like the first caller said, it is a little overwhelming, or like you said earlier.
Yeah. No, it's so overwhelming. And Amanda, you make such a good point, because when it comes to the thruples, when it comes to the adding you to their already existent relationship, you would think, well, it would lend somebody to think that would be a compliment. Like somebody asking you to come into their relationship, like that would be a positive
Because
thing.
you're so charming and you're a ray of sunshine and you're a lot of fun.
Amanda, tell him how dirty that makes you feel, though, right? Like, doesn't that make you feel like,
Well, that's
all
kind
you
of the
see
point.
me as?
Yeah, it's just gross.
And again, no disrespect to anybody who does that in the relationship. I just want you to know when you reach out to somebody, to
And that's
be a
like the first
third,
thing you
and
say.
that's the first
Hey,
thing.
you like to party?
Again, if you're looking for an actual relationship that has meaning to it and everything, when you're viewed as just that, you're an addition to an already existing relationship. That it sets you down a couple notches. It's a shot to
You're
the
a
ego
side.
for
You're not the main
sure.
dish.
Yeah, so
You're the mashed potatoes.
There's all of that out there. Not only are we
When you want to be the meatloaf?
Yes, I am the meatloaf. Like, come on. Filet mignon over here.
I'm just looking for a man to make me a meatloaf.
Yeah.
I'm tired of being the corn on the cob.
So, Amanda, I agree. It is so, like, it just takes it can really take a shot to your ego to be out here for so long. So I appreciate you calling in and commiserating with me.
Amanda, I
because-
have a question for you. If you're off the dating apps and all this, how are you pursuing guys then? Or where are you going to find one?
Well, I like to hang out at breweries, so I kind of.
That's a good place.
I'm a personal person, so I like to just sit at the rail sometimes if I'm by myself. If I don't have my kiddo with me, but just like the other day, I was just talking to a nice guy at the rail, and we talked for a few days, but then he disappeared. So it's kind of those two. You get the guys that just you talk to them for a week, and then they're gone. And then
Maybe he's a magician.
ghost you.
Is he a
No,
magician?
The ghosting is crazy, right? Like out of nowhere, there's just you.
You should go look confused in like a Home Depot. I think that'll help you get a guy.
Exactly.
He'll come by and help you find a 2x4 that you need or something.
That's Josh's advice.
Yeah.
Go look like you want to fix something.
Yeah, go look helpless. That's
Look
charming.
in the plumbing department at Home
Yeah,
Depot.
There you go.
Yeah, go sit on one of those fake toilets and
That's
try to go to the
perfect.
bathroom.
Yep.
Guys love that.
That'll do it.
Guys love that.
That'll
Amanda.
get them going.
Well, good luck out there, and thank you for calling and commiserating with our Katy cat.
Oh, I live vicariously through you, Katie. It's I kind of like I know that we're in the same boat, so I always like listening to your stories. So appreciate you guys sharing those on the air.
Well,
You're very
and
sweet.
thank you for calling in and chatting with us because we're stronger together, right, Amanda?
Heck yeah.
Heck
All
yeah.
right.
Amanda, have a great day.
You too. Thank you guys.
Uh-huh,
All right, bye.
I'm telling you, you need to get with our promotions team, Katie, and figure out some sort of single ladies' night somewhere
know.
where a bunch of respectable men can show up.
Use it to my advantage, right?
I think so. I think
I'm-
it's time.
Yeah, if I'm going to be out here, let's make it worth my while. Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
And
yeah.
no dudes from Montana
I know,
allowed.
exactly. Big X.
Let's make it happen, all right?
Yeah.
Get
let's
it, girl.
make I'm all about it.
Mix 100, Jeremy, Katie, Josh in the morning. Mix 100's most favorite thruple. Just played that Louis Capaldi cue to call for his show at Red Rocks tonight. Who was our winner?
That was Casey out of Arvada.
All right, Casey, have some fun tonight at Red Rocks, that sold-out show. Good news, you're going to have 4 more chances today to win those Louis Capaldi tickets to Red Rocks. Big Rob will give you a couple more chances, and then Nina on your drive home tonight, 2 more chances. Good luck from Denver's Mix 100. Coming up next, right before 9 o'clock or so, we're going to dive into our Mile High Hype. It's all the big stories of the day. We'll talk about how movie ticket prices are just stupid at some locations right now. I got a funny story that I just saw online, and I took a screenshot of it. I want to tell you what they're delivering via drone now.
Oh.
This is right up your alley, Katie.
Okay.
And then we're going to talk about your favorite superheroes.
Charge!
That and more coming up with JKJ. Yeah. Jeremy, Katy, Josh here at Mix 100, live and local at a Lone Tree, Colorado. But if you're looking to get out of Colorado, maybe you want to go hang out in Carlsbad, California.
Oh, we got you.
Oh, we got you.
Yes.
Katy, give everybody the details about this Mix 100 family boarding pass that we got for everybody.
Yes, which you can get at mix100.com. But we've got an amazing trip for you and the fam to Carlsbad, California, where it's all good. You could win nonstop round-trip airfare for 4 along with a 3-night hotel stay. We're going to get you with $500 in dining gift cards and tickets, too. You'll be going to Legoland. You got 4 tickets there, as well as some passes to the Museum of Making Music. So this is going to be a fun family trip to Carlsbad, and you could win it from us here at Mix 100. All you have to do is listen to your favorite radio station. So we're going to be throwing out keywords. You still have this hours, right? Right?
The 8 o'clock hour?
I believe we've still got that one coming up for you in mere moments. And then you text that back into the radio station, and that is, you are in it to win it, baby. We're also going to do it at 1, 2, and 4. So each and every weekday, you've got 4 chances to get those texts in. And oh, yeah, find out again all about it at mix100.com because this is something very fun for you and the fam, thanks to Carlsbad, California.
Yeah, and Katie's right. We like to throw ours out in the 8 o'clock hour, so why the heck not? Ha 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 ha! Ooh, I waited till the end of the hour today.
Yeah, you did.
We had a few people texting in. Are you going to do that keyword?
I know.
Well, here you go, texters. Your keyword right now that you need to text back to the radio station to be qualified for this epic trip is boardwalk. And it's all one word, BOARDWALK. Boardwalk. Text it back into the station and you will be in the running for Mix 100's family boarding call out to Carlsbad, California. Beautiful trip. So many beaches.
Yeah.
5 minutes from the airport.
Yeah.
Legoland for the kiddos. Come on now.
Easy, nonstop flight to get there. Like, oh, you're going to be dreaming
Come
of it.
on. You want this. So text right now, boardwalk, to 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649, and you'll have 3 more chances today with Big Rob and Nina at 1, 2, and 4. Good luck, everybody, and we'll be back in about 3 minutes and 30 seconds with your Mile High Hype. Well, by far the biggest local news. How about those Nuggets?
Let's go Nuggets!
They did good. They did real good last night.
Well, they won.
They hurt us
Yeah.
yesterday. I said, do better.
Yeah.
And they did bettered.
They sure did. AG showed
So
up.
Thursday night's the next game, and then Saturday, right?
Yes.
All right.
Hopefully, yeah.
We'll see if we
Yes.
can get her done for Jesus.
Fingers crossed.
Let's go Nuggets. How about this story? Headline says $50 movie tickets are a thing. Regal Cinemas charged that much for opening night seats to go see Dune Part 3. That's the big IMAX theater.
Yeah, but that's still way too much money.
$50. They say the tickets sold out in minutes,
I
though.
don't like that, Jeremy.
Well, I'm sorry. You're going to have to write a harshly worded letter to Regal Cinemas.
Didn't we hear something to where like movie theaters are like aren't seeing the same amount of customers? Like
They
right?
say in this story, actually, the average ticket costs have gone up about $18 and $30 in major cities because attendance is down. They're still not seeing the pre-pandemic numbers, so they've got to try to recoup money somehow. And now it's $30 a ticket to go see a movie.
That's how they're gonna fix it. Charge them
God.
more. They're not coming. Charge
Charge
them more.
I'm telling you, this is why I don't like to take my kids to the movies, which is too bad. They're missing out.
I know it's way too much money.
It's a hundo fitty.
Yeah.
When you go in. So anyway, $50 for a movie ticket. No, thank you. What else is going on? Today is National Superhero Day today. So IMDb sent out a rating list of the top superhero movies out there. The Dark Knight came in at number 1, 2008.
Yeah.
So good.
With Heath Ledger, by far the best Joker ever. So that came in at number 1. Superman Across the Spider-Verse came in at 2. Avengers Endgame, and then another Spider-Man, and then Dark Knight Rises. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
That was a dumb story.
I know.
What else do I got? Oh, this is a great story here, though. I'll make up for it. Katie, you should probably be following this Facebook account. It's called Greasy News.
I love it already.
Greasy
Tell me
News
more.
is saying that Little Caesars is testing out drone deliveries in Texas right now in a partnership with some company called Flytrex. Now, they say that these drones can carry about 8 to 9 pounds worth of pizza up to 4 miles. That's awesome. So they take off from the Little Caesars, and you just wait out in your backyard with your mouth open, and it comes and drops your pizza right in your
They're
backyard.
just gonna bring me the hot and ready now?
Yeah!
That's amazing.
Isn't that fantastic?
Like I love everything about
yeah,
that.
that's great.
Me too. God, that's really good. Now, what's next? Like, I need Chinese food.
I know.
I want Panda Express in my mouth. Chipotle.
Crazy bread all
Do they
day.
drop it
Crazy
though? Because I don't want the
bread.
cheese to get all messed
Oh,
know,
I want
do
them to
they
drop it with
set
little
it?
parachutes.
They
Is
need
what I
to.
want.
Oh,
set
with
it
the
gently
Little
down.
pizza parachute.
parachutes.
parachute.
I need that.
Yeah.
That's a great story, Jer.
How about these jerks? 2 18-year-olds in Florida were arrested on Saturday after driving a lawnmower through a Target. It was a stunt for social media. One of them drove the lawnmower, and somebody else recorded it. Here's a lady talking about it.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. This isn't the first time they've done a stunt like this. They also went in and used a leaf blower inside a Culver's.
those poor
It
parents.
looks like
I
they
love
just-
that. Just
You know,
blowing everybody's stuff off the tables.
After the Culver's incident, you think they learned their lesson, and then the Target debacle.
It was kind of funny. Like, he was dressed as a hillbilly. The sad part about it was I watched him zip through the Target, and it was really quick. He just made like a quick loop. Was the poor parents in there pulling their children to the side because a lawnmower was coming at them?
Right.
Like a riding industrial lawnmower. Like, I felt really bad for those moms because they were freaked out.
I'm sure they were.
Don't
like,
run over my
you don't
children.
see that every day. Like,
I thought
wait,
this Target was safe.
grab my Stanley.
Yeah, we're leaving. All right, what's more sports stuff?
Well, Garrett Bowles has proven that he's a better human than Jeremy. Jeremy talked the other day about how he would never, ever, ever pull over to help someone change their tire.
I remember that.
Garrett Bowles was riding down I-25 yesterday when he noticed a elderly woman who had a flat tire. Immediately, he pulled over, and there's now video footage all over the socials of him changing the tire for the woman. And I think that shows that Garrett Bowles is not only a great man on the field, but a great man off the field.
Who's
So shout
Garrett
out-
Moles?
He was
He's the
the
Denver
offensive
Broncos
line, right?
offensive lineman
Yeah.
of the year. Didn't
Yeah.
allow a single sack last year in
Absolutely.
coverage.
Garrett Moles is his name?
Garrett Bowles.
with
Oh,
a
Garrett
B.
Bowles.
Yeah, though, can he
Your
definitely?
wife should
Jerry
teach you
Moles?
more about the Broncos.
She should. Yeah, Nick Nack should school you on some names
Also,
there.
Garrett Bowles
so.
is like
That was the big
6'8",
sports news of the
so
day?
I-
A
it's
football player
really
changed a tire?
But on I-25, you know how
Okay.
crazy
Dude,
it is
he's
on
a
that
good
interstate.
guy.
That's amazing.
All
You're
right.
just sad because you would never do it. That would
Yeah.
never be
No.
local radio DJ
I'm no Jarrett
pulls
Moles.
over. No, you're not, sir. No, you are
He's like,
not.
good for Brian Holes. Okay, there we go.
Oh, Jeremy. All right, we're going to start up the local stuff with a video. There's actual video of a tree exploding in Aurora from Sunday night. Now, a lightning strike lit it up, and thankfully no one was hurt, but parts of the tree did go flying everywhere, including through the wall of a nearby house, and
Holy
neighbors
cow.
were talking about how it sounded. She needs to do sound effects for a living. Boom! Like that was so good. Again, nobody was hurt, so thankfully it was just the tree that went flying everywhere. And again, the video is insane of it. You can see it all over the socials right now. It lit up the entire neighborhood like a spotlight, so worth checking out. But again, everybody's okay, and that is the good part of that story. How about the proposed 4 a.m. bar closing time?
All
in
right, get your
Denver?
drink on.
Yeah. If it passes, bars would still have to stop serving alcohol at 2 a.m.
Oh,
So
don't get your drink
that's
on.
not a part of it. But places that serve food could keep going. And I like their reasoning behind it. They're like, right now, when the bars all close at 2 o'clock, everybody leaves that area at the same time, and it causes a mess for traffic and the Uber drivers who are picking people up and dropping them off and whatnot. So this would help people leave at staggered times, right? Because if you're still able to serve food and keep your establishment open, a lot of people will probably hang out and wait for everybody else
Get
to
some more
leave the
cheese
area.
sticks.
Exactly.
One more
So
round of jalapeno poppers.
I do like the reasoning behind it because I do think that it will help. And a lot of other big cities do this already. So I think it's a good move. It'll be introduced to the city council in June. And then if it passes, it's going to take effect January 1st, 2027. So boom is right, Jeremy. And let me give you some good news, can we? Because shout out to Little Man Ice Cream. We love them at Little Man. And they crash boom. They're on a rebranding journey.
Are they?
They are. So they
That's
have
a fun journey.
Yes.
It's medium man ice cream
No,
now.
no. It's not large man. He didn't eat too much of his product. It's
Thick
actually
man?
they are taking their name and having it scattered all throughout their different business ventures. So there's a lot of ice cream shops that are owned by Little Man that aren't named Little Man. Like up in Fort Collins, Old Town Churn. You're familiar with that, right,
Yes,
Josh?
yeah,
Having went
yeah.
to school up there, it's a big ice cream shop up there. That is Little Man. So they're just going to start calling it Little Man Ice Cream Fort Collins instead of the Fort Collins Old Town Churn. I like
Oh,
this.
be
So
damned.
Little Man, actually, they have a lot of nonprofit stuff that they do for our
they?
community. I love them. It's called the Scoop for Scoop program. So like for every scoop that they sell, they donate to a community in need around the world, not just locally. Like Little Man's got huge, big dreams. But so yes, exactly. So Sarah Marie, who's like their marketing director, one of
Love
their
her.
marketing people, I do love her actually. She was telling me about this, how they were going to make them all one name so as not to confuse the community.
I hate being
because,
confused.
Well, down in Central Park, we have Constellation Ice Cream,
Yeah.
also owned by Little Man. So now they're going to call that Little Man Ice Cream Central Park. So I love the idea because I think a lot of people don't know how big Little Man is and how much they do for our community. And now it'll they'll be a lot more well-known. And they deserve their flowers, Jeremy, and their ice cream, which is amazing.
If
Space
you're a
junkie
manager
for
there, are you a
life.
little manager?
Oh, that's so cute. Did you know also, like, something that's really neat about Little Man is they donate to a lot of nonprofits around the area. And since they have a lot of teenagers who work for the company, they let the kids choose what nonprofits that they want to support. And don't you think that's amazing?
I'd like to support the Minecraft, young Minecraft workers of
Not like
America.
that. It's because you get the younger kids involved in that kind of mentality.
The
Giving back to our
Pokemon.
community, making our community a better place to live in. That's what Little Man's about. We love it. And they have great ice cream. Come on.
I'd like to support
and do you know,
small children for Fortnite.
Do you know also you can have as many samples as you want? Oh, I love Little Man.
That's where you wanted the boom, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it for you.
I needed that boom. Come on.
I'd like to
Of all
support
the
some
places.
charities. I don't know how many, but maybe 6, 7. 6, 7.
Shut up, Jeremy. You're so bad. Anyway, we love Little Man and we
Quit
love
saying
everything
Little
they do.
Man.
Why?
You said Little Man like 9,000 times.
And
Are
they
you getting a
deserve
kickback?
it. I'm
Are you
not.
getting a kickback
I'm
from
not.
Little Man?
Maybe an ice cream.
Getting a little paycheck?
I'm not, but I should be.
All right, is that it? Are you done?
There's your mile high. Boom.
One more for the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, a big old thank you to our good partners over at Safeway. They sponsor this entire morning show and the live feed on YouTube. Don't forget, at Safeway, you can get everything you need to make mom feel special this Mother's Day. Maybe a little breakfast in bed action, a surprise brunch. You can pick up all your fresh flowers there, get her some fruit for Mother's Day. You can get started at Safeway.com or in the Safeway app. And a big old thank you to Safeway for supporting us. Really appreciate you guys. All right, coming up right around 9:25, it's our final segment of the day, and we call it PMI. We'll send you on your way with a positive, a minus, and something a little bit interesting with Jeremy and Katy and Josh at Mix 100. Little JT action there. I actually just crunched up a story that I had printed out that we didn't get to. I guess things are on the outs with Jessica Biel and Timberlake.
I don't blame her. I wouldn't put up with all those shenanigans either. Like if it's true, those alleged shenanigans. But yeah, she's at home with the kids taking care of business, and he's just out partying it up.
Drunk driving.
I'd be mad. I'd be super mad.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Or is it allegedly anymore? He was actually drunk driving.
I think it's
Do we have to say allegedly with that one?
Yeah, then we should just cover our bases. And say
allegedly.
It doesn't hurt us to say it, but yeah, I get it. She should put on a cape and be super mad.
There you go.
I would.
Did you just come up with that? That's
No.
impressive.
It's
That was a fun little
It's
sentence.
Superman with a pluggy nose. Super bad.
Let's dive into the final segment of the show. We like to send you on your way with a little something we call PMI. It's a positive, a minus, and something interesting. Who's got the P today?
I think I got the P. I'm sorry. I was kind of not ready for this.
It's the end of the show for Katie.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I
Are you
was not ready.
scrambling?
I was just so excited about something else at the moment. I know where I'm going, but just give me a second to get there.
We got nothing
it
but
has
time,
to do
Katie.
with the puppy Nana because a new study reveals the secrets to a happier relationship with your
Okay.
dog. See, I told you I was going to get
You
there.
got
but,
it.
They're saying that when it comes to playing with your dog, right? They had groups that increased the daily playtime with your dog, where one group increased the training time used to reward the dog, right? So they had one group of dogs where they increased the playtime, one group where they increased the training time, and where they both spent time with their puppy nanas. The one where they were playing developed a much better relationship as far as like dogs being able to be by themselves without having separation anxiety, not having behaviors that are not, good when it comes to dogs, biting other people, just getting in people's business and stuff. So they saw all of these things decrease when you increased your playtime with your dog versus the training time. So they're saying both of these are good, right? Like it's good to have the training time for your dog so they learn how to be an upstanding little puppy nana, but also they need that love. They need that affection and that attention. So it helps them reinforce those positive training behaviors. So the gist of the story is if you're looking to spend more time with your doggy, try to make the majority of it playtime, and that's going to help in all areas of that dog's life, including the train time. And that's what a lot of people are looking for, especially with puppies. That's where the training time comes in the most, is when they're young and they're learning things. So if you can have a little bit more playtime than train time, you're sure to raise a very, again, good puppy nana. Such a good boy.
That's the thing. That's the key. You got to talk baby talk too, as well, when you're playing.
Well,
Him's went and got his ball. Him's wants his tummy's rubs because him's got his ball.
Well, but they're saying like with that also it lends to the emotional bond with the puppies. Like when you have that connection, that love that's associated, with it. Because a lot of times when you're training your dog, you're not necessarily like hugging them and giving it a puppet kisses and everything, right? Like it's strict. You're like, you've got rules and boundaries in place. But when it's the playtime, they're apt to open up a lot more, and the emotion with the dog is supposed to be.
That's great.
Whoa, that was good for me for pulling that out of my.
I feel like you just made up all of that.
I did not, but yay, look at me.
Hey, speaking of puppy baby talk, I love my wife dearly. I love her so much. We've been together for a couple of decades, okay?
Yeah.
But I seriously, there's times when she's talking to the dog. Hers is just a baby. Hers on a little baby. There's times when I seriously consider moving out.
Well, but they can't hear you unless you talk like that. You have to talk.
Needs a riddle nail script.
Dogs hear in that frequency. See,
so do husbands, and it makes you want to file paperwork immediately. Hims wants a divorce when hers talks like that.
I'm not saying she don't want one too.
No,
for different reasons.
I'm gonna blindside her if she keeps doing that. Has hers been fed tonight, or she's got her nummy nums?
In her tummy tums.
I'm gonna be getting my nummy nums. The singles get together. You don't stop it.
Such a
what's the minus?
That was a minus. But for this minus, we're going to Sri Lanka, where 22 Buddhist monks went off to a trip to Bangkok, okay? And this trip, they said, was being paid for by a businessman who remained nameless. but this was for educational materials and treats for school children, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wrong. They showed up at the airport from Bangkok trying to leave with 242 pounds of weed hidden in their luggage.
Whoa, man.
These Buddhist monks wanted to get high to see Buddha. They seized $3.5 million worth of weed from 22 Buddhist monks.
Not the monks.
Dang, not the monks.
They
How do you
were
think
in
they
their
stay so
traditional-
chill, though?
I know they were in their traditional garb trying to get away with this. They were all seized. They found out from these guys that there was a massive drug ring being run by these Buddhist monks, and they are now all in jail right now, waiting for a week to go see in front of a magistrate, to go be in front of a magistrate. And I cannot believe that is like the last type of person that I would ever think that they would find 242 pounds of weed in their luggage.
Man, TSA saw them coming, though, huh?
They smelled them coming.
Monk, please.
Those poor guys. Oh, man.
They'll be fine.
Man.
All right, let's wrap things up with the interesting. This story is talking about how bar trivia nights were a lot of fun before everyone had a smartphone in their pocket. So the trend is kind of fizzling out. So bars are trying to get more people back in with fun and unique events. Well, this is the hippest new event, according to the Washington Post. It is nude drawing nights.
Oh.
Some of these bars are calling it Kink and Draw. Another one is calling it Naked Friends. It's not a class or anything, but you go in and you just draw live naked models that are standing at the bar while you're sipping on your cocktail.
This is like the college class where you draw naked people.
It is
but
like your
with
art class.
drinks.
Hopefully you're not drunk, though.
With
Some
drinks.
dude's
It makes
gonna
it
get
more fun.
grabby.
Yeah.
So what they do is there's different challenges as well. Like this round, you can draw only with your non-dominant hand. Or for 2 minutes, keep your pencil moving on the page. Like you can't pull it up. Or maybe place the pencil in your mouth and try to draw the naked model. Oh, it sounds fun. And yeah, you have a couple cocktails
Guys
in
won't
you.
be able to do that last one, though.
No, you wouldn't be able to do that.
No,
Now, Katie,
guys.
I know you're thinking this. The models are part of the event, so you actually don't go wandering in and choose someone from your friend group
Oh.
to be the model.
I'm out.
I just want to clarify that.
I'm out.
You can't go in and be like, Katie, take it all off. We want to draw you tonight.
Finally, my time to shine.
Good French girls.
I'll tell you, you're going to need a big pencil.
Hey.
Big canvas.
Come on. Been working
It's a lot of lead.
Been working
A lot of graphite.
Stop it.
There's your positive, your minus, and something interesting this morning with Jeremy, Katie, Josh here at Mix 100. Well, there is still so much fun qualifying and winning left today at Denver's Mix 100. Big Rob is coming up next. First things first, he does go commercial free for about 90 minutes, right around 11:30. So throw Mix 100 on there in the office. He's also going to give you 2 more chances to win some sold-out Louis Capaldi tickets to Red Rocks. And then on top of that, a couple keywords with Big Rob this afternoon. For your Mix 100 family boarding call to Carlsbad, California. Once you hear those code words, we'll do it 3 more times, 1, 2, and 4 today, of course with Nina. Text them back into the radio station, and you'll be in the running to win this epic trip out to Carlsbad, California. So,
wow, Jer.
Man, so much going on, Katie Cat.
Yeah, sounds like you should listen to Mix 100 all day.
Oh, my God, you're right.
Yeah.
Like all day long.
All day.
All the details can be found at mix100.com.
Okay. I don't know if I had to do all that, though.
All right, I got one final thing for you before we get the heck out of here. This woman named Lisa, she's 42 years old, facing some charges out in Florida. Cops had to come out because there was a domestic disturbance at her house. When they got there, she was mouthing off to them, slammed the door in their face. They finally got in. They placed her in handcuffs. She somehow got out of the handcuffs and ran away, and they got her again. Anyway, they were like over and over and over saying, "What is your name? What is your name? Tell us your name." And she was insistent that her name was Donald Duck. Anyway, she was arrested for resisting and providing false names to law enforcement, both misdemeanor offenses. She was booked into the jail, later released on a $1,000 bond, and she's scheduled to hit court later this month. When reached out for comment, she said, "Oh, boy."
Did they prove it wasn't her name, though? It totally could have been her name. You know what I mean?
Could have been, I guess.
Yeah.
What's your name? Donald Duck. Liar. All right, that's it. We're tired. We're out of here. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning. Jeremy, Katie, Josh here at Mix 100. Bye.